Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with Bleach 1000 Years Blood War The Separation episode number 1 reaction. So yeah, Bleach is back again and this is the second part of the 1000 Year Blood War anime. And yes, we got to see 13 episodes before this after Bleach made its comeback. And the first part was amazing, like everything was really good. I loved it and I can't wait to see more. And yeah, let us see where this goes. The final episode of Bleach that we saw, we got to see Ichigo getting his Zangetsu, and like the whole situation with his hollow part that is white, and then the old man Zangetsu, like that whole thing, like we get a few information about that, how old man Zangetsu was actually Yahabaha, like I think like quite like 1,000 years ago something, while he was trying to keep Ichigo not to get involved in none of this stuff, trying to keep him safe. However, now he's very proud of Ichigo and all that stuff. And yeah, now both, like he has like two blades now as far as I can remember, and his, I guess, like like the original Zangetsu has been unlocked or unleashed, and his power has increased a lot, I'm pretty sure. And then also we got to see how Uryu kind of is with the like with the Sternrichters, and that thing. So that is where it ended. So let us see what happens in this episode. This is episode number 1, or episode number 14 you can also say, of Bleach 1000 Year Blood War. So yeah, let us get started. So I'll be putting the subtitles and the timer here. I won't be putting the video because of copyright. My channel got into trouble before. And so yeah, you have to play the original video with my reaction, sync it to the timer and the subtitles, and yeah, let us begin. All right, so here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Oh, is that ah all right. What is going on here? Am I in the right anime? What's happening? What is this? Oh, okay. Damn. That's him, isn't it? Yahaba, yep. All right. Oh, opening time. Right, let's go. Okay. Oh, so the whoa. Okay. I wasn't expecting an opening like this. Okay. Oh damn. Ishida. What the hell? Okay, this is actually funny. Like they're like depicting them as like, whoa. Wow. All right. I like it. Oh, that's, oh boy. Damn, I can't believe that Unohana is gone. Like, like she just, oh wow. I love how he has a double guitar because of the double blade. Okay, this is quite a unique opening. I wasn't expecting this opening to be like this. All right. Okay. He's going to go to squad zero. Like, okay, here we go. Okay, I forgot these characters' name. I don't remember his name. This guy's name. Ryosube. All right. All right. We went to Nimaya. We went to Hifune. Oh. Okay. Oh, so he's not going to. Oh. Uh, okay. So Silvern Cathedral. Right. Hmm. Okay. Damn. His army is just. Survived hide. Hmm. Damn. Uryu will be joining them. That. Yep. There he is. Oh boy. Because he's special. What the hell? Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Damn. Yeah, why isn't it me? Or him? Why this outsider? Oh boy. Yeah, he is pretty strong. And he must have, I don't know, like, probably will unlock more now that he's. Yeah. Yeah, he just leaves just after announcing his successor. Yeah, well, it's. Oh boy. What? Yeah. Wow. Well, I expected something like this. Oh boy. What the hell? Busby. I need to remember all their names little by little. Oh, this guy's name is Busby. Wow. Rooster. What? Okay. Oh wait. Oh, that's I forgot his name as well. What was his name? Yeah. Hmm. Damn. No. Whoa, whoa. What the hell is that? Who the hell is this? Looks like Aizen. What a knucklevar. He looks so much like Aizen. What the hell? Next emperor. All right. Like, here's the thing. I feel like why? Because it's a final surviving Quincy. Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense because he actually killed off all the. Yeah, and that makes me feel like that Ishida will have a grudge against him. And my guess was that he infiltrated the Stern Ritters so that he can break them or destroy them from the inside. That was my guess, but I don't know. Yeah, he survived. Like, he was supposed to die there as well, but that makes him special, I guess. Yeah. Grandfather's diary. Who are you? Future. Okay. There you go. Yeah. So he'll get more powers. Shrift. A. Okay. A for Almighty or something? I don't know. Baby of origin. Okay. Shrift. If. Huh, alright. Interesting. Alright, what are they doing? Pero. All right. Well, he looks fine. However, he's going to train, I'm guessing. Okay. Oh, then. Oh, okay. Whoa. Hmm. So the Soul King gave him permission? Another test. All right. Well, the whole future of Shinigami is. Hmm. Okay. Wait. Yeah. Shinji. Wait, why are they here? They're in the real world, aren't they? Oh no. Okay. Yeah. Um. Oh, okay. Whoa. So this is one form of training. Oh, that was what they were doing. Wow, that's why the bell. What? Ah, nice. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Wait, where's Ichigo? Okay. Well. Oh, why is he here? Yeah. Oh boy. Hmm. Oh, he's okay. Yeah, but then why say goodbye? Oh, it may affect the world of live. Oh, hmm. Yeah. Okay, what? That's yeah. I guess. Hmm. What? Oh, is it special passes to go? Hmm. All right. So is it like use and throw? Like, can you use it multiple times? Yeah. Yeah. Hmm. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh no, this isn't good. No, God. Um, hmm. Is gone? Kaiser, what? Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Okay, 900 plus 90, 990 plus 9, 999. What about the final year? In 9 days. Damn. Hashwal, that's his name. The last 9 days. Damn. Alright, this is ending. Ooh. Oh damn, that's okay. Yeah, this is a good ending. Okay. All right, I think that's it. Oh, the final part. Wait, was that Rangaku's voice? Okay, yeah. So there you go. That was this episode. The beginning of the separation. I think that's the name of this arc. And yeah, so at the beginning, there was a section which doesn't make any sense. I'm guessing it will in the later on when they're going to explain it. Where we get, I think like that was like a scene of like Yahabaha's like birth. Like you see like like a lot of like like sperm cells come in, like just like how like like a child is born and then it becomes a it becomes a zygote, then like a fetus, and then there was like a lady like kind of cradling that baby, and like there's like so many people kind of like just pushing the baby on top, and there was like a red string, I think, connecting, yeah, all the hands to the baby, and everyone was like chanting yaha baha, and like that kid is then like he becomes yaha baha. So yeah, like I'm guessing that's like the story of his birth or something like that. I don't exactly know what they tried to show by showing that scene, but I'm guessing it is something that will make sense later on, not now. Uh, Maybe they'll explain it to us in the future. Either way, yeah, that is how this season starts, and then we get to see Ichigo uh, to this talking to this guy. I don't remember his name, the big guy. The only few characters I remember the name is, I remember Hifune's name, that lady, and I remember Nimaya's name. The other characters I forgot their name. Even if I learned about them, I've forgotten about them. But I'm guessing we're going to get to know more about them in the future. And I also know that guy. I forgot his name as well. The healer guy. I think his name it starts with K or something. Kidi something. I forgot. Or something like that. Anyways, so yeah, he's with that guy, and okay, so he's like okay, so he's like 1,000 years of peace made the soul reapers. But like that's the stuff that he was saying in the previous arc as well. How like how everyone has kind of gone like softer, and also the fact, and Ichigo brings the whole point out that, oh, you guys were also not doing anything, but just like just keeping an eye on them, and that's it. How are you qualified enough to like comment on them getting weaker? But he's like, oh, like like not okay. Okay, so he says that when Ichigo says like, all right, you know what, like I'm going to go. Thank you for helping me. Tries to leave. He says like, where are you going? Do you think you will be able to defeat Yahabaha with your power? Now I'm pretty sure, I don't know, like Ichigo probably thought that after unleashing his Zangetsu, he probably thought and got like a little confidence boost, and he was like, oh, maybe I'll be able to do something. I'll be able to fight like like head to head with Yahabaha with this new unlocked power. But this guy says like, no, all right, you know what, I'm gonna try to find out their names. It's really like bothering me that I don't know his name. Let me check. Bleach Squad 0, I think I can find out. Just a minute. Alright, Squad 0. Oh, alright, here we go. Hifune Shutara Nimaiya. Oh, is that his name? Shutara. No, that's the girl. Okay, no, never mind. Oh, here we go. Ichibe. No. Yeah, Ichibe. I think that's his name. Ichibe, yes. Okay, okay. Yeah, I remember his name now. Ichibe. It's a pretty easy name to remember. Ichibe, that is his name. So Ichibe says that, like, are you that eager to die that you're trying to go? And he says, like, as you stand now, you won't be able to do anything against Yahabaha. You know, he's too strong. And yeah, so while all of this is happening, Yahabaha is, comes in front of the Sternritters, and every Sternritter is like, oh, like, salute, and everyone salutes, and like everyone's like waiting there for their leader to talk. And he comes in and he's like, we we are going to destroy the Soul Reapers. They were the reason for our destruction, and now we Quincy's will fight back. And he says, like, taking this opportunity, I present to you Uryu Ishida. And everyone's like, who the hell is this? Like, well, what is that? Who is this guy? And like the fact that everyone was pretty, like, like, obviously, like, they, like, a random guy comes in. So obviously they'll have a little bit of reservation about him. To fan the flames, that whole situation, Yahabaha is like, oh, I'm going to announce him as my successor. And everyone's like, what the hell? Like, obviously, like, just imagine you're like a group for, like, like 1,000 years or something. Suddenly a random outsider comes in and your leader says that, oh, he'll be my successor. Imagine the frustration and the annoyance that you're going to feel. You'll be like, what the hell is this? Like, why? Like, obviously, now the person who should have been the leader here is Hashwald. I think that's his name. That guy, the blonde guy. Like, he should have been the leader, because I guess he's like the right-hand man of Yahabaha. So everyone was expecting him to be the leader. So this guy, Busby, I think that's his name. There's so many characters, like in the Sternritter, like, I think it'll take a while to remember all their names. The same thing happened in the Hueco Mundo arc, like with the whole Aizen situation. Like, they introduced every single character at the same time. You remember the whole Arankar arc? Like, so many of them. And while watching that, I was also like, what the hell? How can I remember all of their names? But little by little, like, we got used to all their names, and, like, we started remembering them. So it'll take a while for me to probably start remembering their names. But, like, yeah, I don't think it'll be much of a problem. Because we did get introduced to a few of them in the previous arc. A few more we're going to get introduced here, I guess. Either way, Busby's like the one who's like the most frustrated. He's like, what the hell? Like, like, Hashwald was supposed to be the leader. Who the hell is this guy? Like, suddenly pops up out of nowhere and just, and I think that was his name. Yeah, Busby. I think that was his name. Anyways. So yeah, and Yahabaha, like, doesn't explain, doesn't elaborate. He's like, that'll be all. Like, goodbye, my friends. Leaves. Ishida goes with him. And everyone's quite frustrated. Bambietta is like, God damn it, I hate this. And he's like, hey, you, like, come to my place. And just kills him. Because, she was feeling very frustrated and, like, like, kind of, what was that word? Like, what's that word? Releasing some steam. Yeah, that's the word. At that point, so his friends, I'm guessing, like, they come in and they're like, what the hell, Bambietta? Like, like, what are you doing? And he says, like, oh, Busby's doing a commotion over there. Go and, like, check that out first. So they go out and they see, like, like, all the not Quincy's, but, like, all the Sternritter, they're having, like, a discussion, like, like, a lot of them are frustrated. You can see a few of them are extra frustrated and they're, like, lashing out like Busby. A few of them are kind of like, yeah, you know what, this is annoying, but what can I do? What can we do? Has that stance. A few of them are pretty neutral about this, and I guess a few of them doesn't care. But like, that's the whole situation. But little or no, like, be it little, be it by a big amount, everyone has questions and a lot of frustration about this whole situation, because suddenly Yahabaha just announced Ishida to be like his successor or something. So Busby's like, damn it, I refuse to accept this. And he tries to go out, but Hashval comes in and he's like, where are you going? And Busby's like, you're supposed to be the leader. Like, what's happening? And he's like, I don't, I cannot tell you about that. I have no idea. However, whatever our, our leader would decide, I'm going to accept that. Obviously, Busby's like, oh, then give me your position. Like, why are you clinging to your position if you really don't care about it? So while they're having this whole, like, little argument, this guy, I don't know what his name is. And the first time I saw him, I'm like, what the hell is Aizen doing here? Who is this? Aizen's long lost brother? You see his hairstyle? Like, god damn it. Either way, and even his facial structure is so much like Aizen. Oh boy. Anyways, he's like, fighting is not good, like. And he says something here, which I'm not exactly sure what he means by that. He says that there's nothing to gain from fighting like this. In fact, it can be toxic for someone like you, but you already know that. Right? Our next emperor. Here you go, emperor. What does he mean by that? Like, oh, like, was it his way of also kind of insinuating that I don't accept Uryu as a successor? Is that why he calls him like, oh, our next emperor or something? I don't know. I don't understand why he said that, but I guess it's something like that. Anyways, so yeah, next we see Uryu like going through the initiation ceremony or whatever. I don't know what it is. Like the part where you have to like drink from the the chalice and all that stuff. Like that happens in these type of like when someone becomes like brothers or like like teammates, like in these type of groups and everything. Like, yeah, this happens, like especially like like in I guess it's kind of like the whole like the whole, what do you call them, how there's like in mafia or something, like where you are like becoming brothers with someone, like you become part of the family. You like drink from the same cup or something like that, kind of like that. I guess it's something like that, initiation ceremony. I guess the Yakuza also do that. I'm not really exactly sure what the Yakuzas do, but I guess they also kind of like probably like drink from the same cup or something, kind of showing their loyalty and yeah, now we are brothers, that kind of thing. So here, instead of drinking from the same cup, he actually consumes a little bit of Yahabaha's blood. I'm guessing that obviously, and he kind of said that it's going to unlock his few new powers. So Ishida's like, so why am I your successor? Like, obviously, like a big question. Like, he just came in and decided to become one of their members. So why sudden promotion? Like obviously you'll be surprised if you get hired for a job and become part of the company, and then suddenly the boss is like, all right, you know what, this is your first day at work, yeah, I'm promoting you to be the next boss after I retire. And you're like, what the hell, why? That kind of thing. And he's like, what, like, why am I your successor? So now it makes sense because he kind of explains what the reason is, and I guess it makes sense because he says that because you were able to what's that word, to escape the, I forgot the term that he used, that whole thing where all the Quincy's who are not worthy enough were killed off, that one, he said that you were able to escape that. Like, here we go, he says, let me ask you this, Uryu, why are you still alive? And so yeah, you can see. Now, this is the thing that I thought in the previous season, not season, but the previous arc, not arc, but the previous part, like 1,000 Years Blood War. like the first part of it, the anime, the 13 episodes, this is what I thought. I thought that he is actually infiltrating the Sternritter to, like, from the inside so that he can destroy it. My reason was like because he definitely holds a grudge. At least I thought that, because his mother died. Just because if you think about it, it was because of Yahabaha that his mother died, didn't it? Like, like that whole thing that he did by removing or killing off queenships who are not worthy enough. That is why his mother died, and so was, that's the same thing happened with um Ichiko's mom as well. Like, where her powers got stripped off, and like in the against the Grand Fisher, she wasn't able to do anything and she got killed. So that was the reason. So indirectly, Yahabas is the reason for Ishida also losing his mother. So that is why I thought that, oh, maybe this is his plan. Now I'm not really sure. I cannot really say anything in this situation. I have no idea what he's planning. If that is even his plan or he's planning something else, I have no idea. I have also no idea whether he holds a grudge towards Yahabaha because of him indirectly being the reason for his mother's death. I don't even know that. But that's just something that I guessed, because it seems so weird that he suddenly decided to switch. Like, why? It doesn't make any sense. So that is why I'm like, oh, maybe this is like his plan. He's trying to, but I might be wrong. Like I've seen multiple times, like Bleach surprises me. A lot of ways. There's something I think, and something else happens, and then I'm like, oh my god, that makes so much sense. I don't know why I never thought of that. That kind of thing, And it's like some crazy reveals. This show is a show which is able to pull off some crazy reveals throughout season one. Like the first Bleach, in the Thousand Years Blood War, the first part as well. Some crazy reveals were shown, and I always enjoy that immensely about Bleach. These crazy reveals and stuff. So that's why I'm saying I have no idea. Like it's just something I think. Maybe it's something completely different. Why Ishida is actually trying to be part of the Sternritter. Maybe it's something else that is going to actually surprise me in the future after it gets revealed. So I cannot really say anything at this point. But yeah, it's just my guess that he's trying to destroy them from the inside because he holds a grudge towards them for his mother's death. Either way, here we go. Yahabaha says you're the only Quincy in history to ever survive the Auschwitz. Wait, what's the pronunciation? Auschwitz. Yeah. You're the only Quincy that was able to survive that. And he says there's a reason why you survived. Okay. So it doesn't really say anything. Ishida says, from the day I lost my mother, I had been wondering why my mother died while I survived. What was my purpose? The answer was written in my grandfather's eye. Okay, here's the thing. I don't think they revealed that in the first part, did they? I don't think so. Am I forgetting it? I probably am not. I don't think they still revealed what was written in the diary. I think they didn't show it. If they revealed that, I'm probably forgetting it. But I doubt that's the case, because it's definitely a big reveal. It should be a big reveal. Why did he survive? That's a big question I have. And he says that was apparently written in his grandfather's diary, which I think they still haven't revealed, as far as I can remember. My memory is pretty bad, so I might have just forgotten about it. But I don't think that's the case. I think they still haven't revealed it. So it says that based on Your Majesty's words, I have confirmed them all to be true. The Quincy's and the Soul Reapers can never get along. And who I really am. Here you go. Another like mystery or whatever. He's like, there's something special about him. I can understand that. And Yahaba's also kind of hinting towards that. And he's like, oh, that's why I'm here to defeat all the Shinigamis. And he's like, oh, come with me. Yahaba's like, come with me. I'm going to show you your future. And he drinks the blood. And he's like, oh, soon your latent powers is going to awaken. I bestow this shrift upon you. the same letter A as me. Now, obviously, all these letters actually have a different meaning for every. I remember that guy. I forgot his name. The one with J. I think his name stood for jail or something. And then there was like, I think F was for fear. That guy who like who almost killed Byakuya. And there's a few others as well. I forgot, kind of forgot about them. But yeah, like, so A, I do wonder what A stands for. I'm sure they'll let us know. Maybe something like Almighty or something like that. I don't know. Like I said. Now, those things that they show in the middle in the intermission, like that part, those still screens. Here they show the baby of origin, and obviously the left part isn't translated, so I cannot really say what it says. But this is apparently, I'm guessing this is Yahabaha, as we saw in the first part of the episode. Like, so he's called the baby of origin. That's interesting. Oh, I do wonder if if Ishida has something to do with this. Because he actually named him his successor. So maybe he's like special in some way. Maybe, I don't know, maybe like like Ishida's kind of same as Yahabaha or something like that. Maybe that's why he made him the successor. I don't know. Because the timing, they just stop talking about them, and then this like screen comes up, baby of origin. And then there's Shrift, and we can see E, F, J, L, O, Q, R, U. Okay. Alright. Now, after that, we are back in Hyukamundo. Everyone's going through their respective training arcs. We can see Sado and Orihime is going through their own training arc, while Ichigo is there kind of talking to Ichibe. And Ichibe is like, you won't be able to defeat Wahabaha in your current state. And he says like, I need you to become someone who goes further than a Shinigami. And Ichigo's like taking his Zangetsu and going to train or something. However, Ichibe says like, no, you can try to hone up your skills as much as you want. However, you won't defeat him like this. You need to surpass a Shinigami. If you keep being a Shinigami, you won't be able to do anything. And Ichigo's like, wait, what are you trying to say then? And then he gives him like a wooden sword, and he's like, let's start our training. And the walls start speeding off. I don't know what the hell is happening here, but yeah, this is like he's like transported in like, this is a sacred place which may we may not enter without the permission of the Soul King. Yeah, so he has to go through this. And like whatever outcome was going to happen. Alright, now we get to see Kyoraku talking to Nana. Okay, this part, I need to read this part. He says that man is very cunning. Ichibe, talking about Ichibe. He took Ichigo, but who knows if he's acting in the best interest of the Saidete. There you go. So obviously Nana's like, what the hell are you saying? And he's like, my bad. I said a bit too much, Yeah, forget about that. Either way, yeah. Now over there we see Shinji and what was her name? I forgot her name. Hiyori, I think. Yeah. Them as always just quarreling with each other. And they're in Hiyori and the others, they are in the real world, the human world, and apparently they're here for some kind of a job. And Shinji has sent them something, a package. Okay, so Hachibe says that the sender is listed under joint names Shinji Hirako and Mayuri Kurotsuchi. There you go. Obviously, Hiyori obviously knows Mayuri. We know like their connection, like from Urahara and all that stuff. That happened. In before. We know their backstory. So obviously, Hiyori kind of it's like, alright, fine. I'll do it. Okay, so that was that. Now next we get to see Rukia and Renji training. Their training is apparently just staying still, not ringing the bell, that kind of thing. And Renji's like, I cannot do this. Like I'm too what do you call it? I'm too angsty to just stay still. That's not my way of doing things. But yeah, that kind of thing doesn't suit me. Being still or pointing a blade to as an ally. So later on, Rukia gets a call, and they're like, "Oh, Kirinji, called her and said that Byakuya is fine now. He has woken up. Obviously, Rukia is very happy, and and you can see that Byakuya, after getting up, he says that this part was quite interesting because you can see how Byakuya has changed, kind of. When he says, when Kirinji says, that was a long bath. You're the first one to soak in my hot spring for so long. How are you feeling? Did the heat get to your head? And he says that do not need to worry. I'm aware my powers are too feeble for anything to get to my head. That is a big line for someone like Byakuya. And he says, now that I have survived, I need to gain a power strong enough to let it go to my head. Yeah, so there you go. Now after that, Ichibe comes in, and he's like, oh, you guys are looking a lot better than when you came here. At first, you've come a lot, far away. So, what do you say? We go inside and do some more training? And they're like, yes, sure. And Renji is probably pretty happy about this because he cannot stay still. he wants to do something. So yeah. Now after that, we are back in the human world again, and Ichigo's friends, they are talking to each other. Okay, so they're talking about where Ichigo might be. Ayase, I think. Wait, I think that was her name, was it? Ayase? No, Arisawa. Wait. Oh, so many characters. I just forget their names because it's been so long. Wait, what was her full name? Arisawa. Was it Ayase? Just a minute. Bleach. Arisawa. No, Tatsuki. Oh, what the hell? Why? Where did Ayase come from? I don't know where Ayase came from. Yeah, Tatsuki-chan. Yeah, obviously I remember Orihime calling her Tatsuki-chan, like this. I remember. Yeah, Tatsuki. Okay. While obviously Ichigo's friends. Oh god, I also forgot these two names. Keigo. Yeah. Okay. I think that's the name of. Yeah. Keigo. Okay, that kid's name is Keigo. The one who always goofs around. What about the other guy? I remember him being what was his name? Anyways, why I'm sure I'm going to get to remember it soon enough. But either way, alright, so in comes Shunsuke, and she's like, no, wait, oh god, what's happening? Kyoraku, wait, was Shunsuke his last name? Just a minute, let me check. Kyoraku. God damn it. Shunsui! It's like, who's Shunsuke? What the hell is wrong with me? Shunsui, yeah, Kyoraku. Yeah, apparently I'm mixing up the names. You can see that. I'm taking one person's name and mixing up with another one. So anyways, Kyoraku. I just called him Kyoraku a few moments ago, and then I just forgot. I was like, Shunsuke, what the hell? Alright, so, Kyoraku comes in, and he's talking to them, and he's like, oh, there's something I need to tell you guys. You guys being Ichigo's friend. Ichigo's with us in Soul Society, and he might not come back. You guys might have to just, stop being friends. And obviously Keigo's the one who gets pissed off the most, and he's like, what the hell, you guys are again involving him in something like this, and why do Ichigo have to suffer for that? And now you can see, I, this is the reason. What's his name? The other kid, the one who's a lot more calmer. He, being the calmest one out of all of them, he's like, oh, but like you're just saying this because it is a possibility. It hasn't still happened, has it? So okay, so what is the possibility of that happening? He asks. So he says like the possibility is, wait, just a minute. I need to check something here. What is the likelihood of this scenario? He says the possibility is 1 in 10,000 or even less. We are just considering it as one of the many possible outcomes. So yeah, it's a very low outcome that might happen. It's not that, oh, it is definitely going to happen or something like that. Like, it's very, very less. Still, there is a chance of that happening. So he's like, just because of that, I'm here to tell you guys. And yeah, Arisa was like, you just came here to tell us about something so unlikely? He says, like, could you say keeping his friends in the dark about something, yeah, that unlikely to happen, is it okay? Like, to keep it from you guys? Like, that's why I came here to tell you. Okay, so he gives them the soul tickets, like soul passes or whatever. Now, here's one thing I'm thinking. Is this something that you can use multiple times? Like, if it is like one time use only, I feel like that's a bit, like, you'd just be able to go one time, wouldn't it? Like, just in case, like that very little chance of this happening. If that happens, like, I hope this ticket is unlimited users ticket, because if that chance happens and Ichigo's actually stuck in Soul Society, like if it is like one time use only, they'll be able to go to Soul Society one time. So that's why I'm saying I hope this is unlimited users. Like, it won't get like destroyed after you use it one time or something. But either way, the main thing that Shunsuke said here is that the possibility of, like, like the reason why we might not let Ichigo come here is that whatever power he's going to gain, it might be something otherworldly or something that might be dangerous for the real world. So in that case, we will not let Ichigo come to this world. So that is the thing, So there you go. And they kind of gave them, like, Shunsei kind of gave them this warning and said that this is a very low possibility, but it might happen. Okay, so next we see Inoue and Sado talking about, like the whole situation. And Inoue is like, oh, this is so peaceful, isn't it? And Sado's like, what the hell? Why? Like, how is it peaceful? And she says, like, oh no, not because, like, not in that way, but what I'm trying to say here is that the situation for us human to be able to spend time in Hueco Mundo, and help the Arancars, training hard to save the Soul Reapers. Now, here's the thing. If you, like, you'll probably realize this, that Inoue is more, I guess you could say, affiliated with the Arancars than the Soul Reapers and the Shinigamis, because most of the time that she spent here in Hueco Mundo was with the Arancars. If you, like, like the whole Hueco Mundo arc, that was literally the whole thing. Like, like she I guess you could say her, like, like her affiliation, or her, I guess you could say, connection is a bit more with the Arancars than the Shinigamis and the Soul Society, because like she spent more time with them than the Shinigamis. Even though she was a hostage, still, most of the time she spent with these people, the Arancars. So that's why I guess she kind of, like, like a lot more, I guess you could say, sympathetic towards the Arancars more. And she says, like, oh, it's so nice, like, like spending time together and kind of, like, helping each other out. It just feels kind of nice. I wish that this could last as long as possible. Yeah, she's talking about like, not about the fighting or the loss of life. She's talking about the fact that everyone's helping each other. That could last long. So that to continue helping one another and respecting each other's words. Wait a minute, who was that? Who comes to Urahara? Just a minute. Wait a minute, what happens here? Urahara opens the Then who are these? I have no idea. Someone comes to Urahara, two people. Okay, whatever. I'm sure we'll get to know. At first, I thought that was Grim. Like, I didn't really pay attention at the beginning. I thought it was Grimjo or something. Because, yeah, Grimjo is kind of hanging out with them now. But no, those are someone else. Okay, I don't know who those are. We'll get to know later, I guess. Okay, respecting each other's words so that we can all say that there was no battle to start with. Because yeah, Arankars and Shinigami, they are kind of in a like a situation. So that is why, like I said, it's because Inoue kind of has more sympathy for the Arankars. I guess that is why she's saying like, oh, since we're all helping each other out, Shinigami, Arankars, all together, like kind of helping each other out to fight this threat. Like I hope this continues. Obviously not the battle that's happening, but the fact that we're all working together. This is what I want to continue. But if as soon as the battle will end, I'm sure we'll go back to the same past again. I don't want that. That's why I'm saying, like, I wish this never ended. This, situation where we are working together. Anyways, yeah, then the Serete gets attacked. In comes Yuahabaha and, Hashval and Uryu's also there. And, in the readings, Akon says that the reading is saying that Serete has disappeared. The Serete is gone. Obviously, it's not gone, but I guess like the the signals and everything are gone. And yeah, Yahabaha says that Uryu, do you know about Kaiser Gesan? Yeah, at first I was like, what is that? But then I realized like he's talking about that poem. So Uryu says like, yes, the confined Quincy king regains his pulse after. Now you know what? This is the funny thing. I actually didn't realize that the addition of all the years kind of is like 999 years, like something like that. Because this is the first time I'm actually noticing that regains his pulse after 900 years, 900. His mind after 90 years, so 900 plus 99, 90. His strength after 9 years, so 990 plus 9, 999. And yeah, so I never really thought about this, but now I kind of, it makes sense. Like the addition of the years actually will amount to 1,000 because 1,000 years, like this whole thing is going on. So Yahabah says there's something else and an addition to that. And he repeats that, and in the end, he says that, okay, his mind after 90 years, his strength after 9 years, and after that, and the world in 9 days. So yeah, there you go. He's like, these are the final 9 days of the world. Let's go, Uryu. Yes, so there you go. Their attack has begun. And yeah, so this was like an introductory episode for this part of the season. And yeah, nothing much happened in this episode. However, we built up the foundation. And from the next episode, I'm thinking things are going to go crazy. Oh boy. So yeah, next episode will probably be, I guess, very, like a lot of fighting and a lot of things are going to happen. And let's see how this goes. Let's see what power Ichigo unlocks and what other stuff happens here. So that is it. That is my reaction to episode 1 of Bleach 1000 Years Blood War Disapparation. So if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel, or you haven't subscribed. Comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. That's it. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys next week with another episode of Bleach. So until then, goodbye and have a nice day.